Assalamualaikum. My name is Akmal Abdul Rashid. I am from MBA 1183G. So, in this video, I will present to you about the negative effects of video games to the students. So, why we play video games? We play video games because we have times and we want to release out our our stress from doing assignments or even maybe from our surrounding life. So, there are many negative effects of video games when you spend too much on playing them, especially when you are students. Here's are the reason why it has a negative effects when you spend too much on the video games. Let's move on to my first point. So, my first point is the negative. One of the negative effects of the video games is your grade will drop because you did not balance the time you spend on your homework, your study, and your time to play games. When you did not balance these three, your grade will eventually drop and it will affect you in the future. And if you did not focus on the class because you always thinking about how to solve these games, how to play these games, and when did I want to play these games, it will affect your focus during the class. So this is why it has a negative effects when you become more addicted when you play video games. Okay, let's move on to my second point. The second negative effects of the video games is the waste of a lot of money. Because of why? The reason is you will spend money to buy the item for the game, the skins for the game, or maybe even an expansion pack for the games. Because when you play games too much, you become more curious and more addicted to the game. So you want to buy more to make your character more pretty, cool, or maybe look so sick. So this is a very, very bad thing to the students because when the real money involved, student will eventually getting broke. So that is the reason why it is bad to the students. So let's move on to my third point, sleep time. How did it affect a student's sleep time? When we play video games with our friends or even with our siblings, it will affect our sleep time because we will eventually miss our sleep time and because we get too excited to play video games. So sometimes we can play about 4 a.m. maybe until 4 a.m. or maybe even 6 a.m. There is some cases where the person played games one whole day without sleep because he's so addicted and so obsessed to finish the games. So here's my my charts about the negative effect of video games. This is the chart of the relationship between video games and health. As you can see, this chart shows that video games can affect our health. As you can see, our heart rate, our systolic blood pressure, diastolic blood pressure, and so on. Let's move on to another visual aids. This is how playing games affect student grades generally. As you can see in this chart, the hour of the video games played per week and how the students grade their average score. As you can see, when the students did not play video games, it get a higher marks or higher grades. But when he play video games around 12 hours or so on, look at the grade average marks lower, right? So that is why it is bad to spend time more on playing video game instead of studying. So my conclusion is As a students, we should know our responsibility to finish our homework, to finish our assignment, and submit our assignment by the due date, and also did not forget to sleep, and so on. When we play games too much, it will be it will bring too much harm to us as a students, because we don't have a money, we don't have a job, and we don't have any commitment yet. So we must do our best to study and balance our life between games and study. So that's all from me. Assalamualaikum, and thanks for watching this video. Thank you.